What's up? Andrew Nordbye here, Major League Fishing Pro. We are in Guntersville, right next to Lake Guntersville, one of the most popular bass fishing destinations in the world. My wife and I moved here 5 years ago for that reason. We're here. Let's check out my bass cave. Right, this is it. This is a garage I had built before we moved down. It's 25 wide, 40 feet long, and I'm a bass fisherman. I built it specifically for my bass boat and to just house other stuff, have enough room to do everything I want to do, and it's perfect. So it's spray foam insulated. I have a mini split. I keep it on dehumidify, and it's hot here in Alabama, but that thing keeps it like 65 in here all summer, just perfect. And then we did slat wall on the whole garage. By the time you buy drywall, hire a finisher, do all that, it really wasn't much more expensive to hang slat wall over the spray foam. So we did that, and it's super nice. You can hang anything up on the walls in this place. So we'll get started. We'll give you the tour real quick. Frog Talks just sent me some new stuff, but that's one of their tackle vaults. Now we got some shelves as you walk in. I keep a lot of tools and paint and everything on those. We got my deep freeze, stock plumb full of crappie, just bags of crappie. And we throw them back a lot because we have plenty, but we do a fish fry for the homeless sometimes, and I like to be stocked up on some crappie. And I got the hats here. This is my signature fishing hat. You guys see me wearing it on those nice days out on the water. We got to wear the signature straw fishing hat. Grew up wearing a cowboy hat my whole life. And we got a bunch of deer on the wall. This little one right here is my first buck I ever shot. Just a proud moment. I was 12 years old. Let's check out the rest of the shop. I keep my Blackstone grill in here. Got a turkey on the wall. We have all these European mounts that I did myself from bucks from my dad. My wife killed this one to the left of the chest mount with a crossbow back in Missouri. Her first buck, 10-pointer, big one. But big outdoorsman. We haven't done as much hunting since we moved to Guntersville, but I miss it. We're gonna get back to that. But moving on to the bait wall, this is the juice. This is where it all gets hung. The slat wall's perfect. Show you it in a second. We got our charging station. I got kicked out to the garage 5 months ago when the twins were born. My office moved to the garage because we don't have the biggest house, and the twins took my office for their bedroom. But I do YouTube, Fishing with Nordbye on YouTube if you haven't seen my videos, and we charge all of our stuff. It's important to have a full charge camera all day on the water, especially fishing tournaments. You don't want anything to go out. And we got our bait wall. We got hooks, bullet weights, the Strike King wall. This is perfect. New mock baits that just came out. You guys have been seeing me crush them if you've seen my YouTube videos on these new mock schoolers. But we are hanging them all on pegs, and it's super easy, super maneuverable. We can adjust this wall very quickly with these slat wall pegs. You can slide them. You know, if I wanted to move the whole wall 2 feet that way, I wouldn't have to take them off the wall. I could just slide all these pegs 2 feet one direction. There's the Rage Crawls right there. I use those constantly throughout the year. Another one of my favorite baits that we are stocked up on. But it holds a lot of weight. We have a lot of weight sitting on these pegs. There's probably 15 packs on that one peg, and the slat wall does the trick. So if you're interested in something for your garage, I highly recommend it. It's never broke on me, and I've hung some pretty heavy stuff on it. Got some extra binders down here, and then we move on to the workstation. Got the old mini fridge. Can't be getting thirsty while we're working. We got more baits over here above my workstation. One of my favorite deep summer ledge fishing baits right there. We're stocked up on it. I only have 2 of them left, so we got to get some more of those. The old 10XD in blueback chartreuse. Amazing. Amazing bait on the Tennessee River. We're going to be throwing it this summer, so stay tuned for that. And we got the computer station. 3 monitors, 2 desktops, and my laptop in the middle. We edit videos, post them to YouTube, do everything we need to do. I do work a little full-time side gig too, so a lot of that happens right in here as well. It's a blessing, but that's where it all goes down. It takes a lot of time to edit YouTube videos, 2 to 4 hours of video, and you gotta create a good thumbnail. But fortunate to have a guy hired, Gentry, appreciate you, man. I hired him about 2 years ago to edit all my videos, and he does a phenomenal job. Just amazing, a blessing to have him. Freed me up a lot. And we sit right next to Ned, my pet bass. He's hiding behind a rock right now, but he was 9 inches when I put him in there. He's about 13, 14 inches now. We've had him for a year and a half. Caught him on a Ned rig. The subscribers named him. And above him, we kind of have some nostalgia on the wall. We have me fishing from a young age. My dad and I was 2 years old. I caught my first bass right there, casting my little pole. You can see the old cowboy hat started at a young age. My dad and I, and my grandma. And then we have some pictures of my grandpa on here with some bass he caught when he was young, as well as some old lures and reels and really cool items that my mom made me in a shadow box. So pretty neat there. There's the mini split. That thing keeps all the humidity out of here. Keep it on dehumidify, like I said. And workbench. We got the workbench decked out. We got some Garmins we just took off of the boat from last year. And then just some other stuff that goes with the boat, or that's the pile that I need to sort through right there. But it's on the back burner. Then we got a little electric bike that a company sent me to do a review on. That thing is awesome. It's so cool. It goes 20 miles an hour just pushing a button. And here is the boat. This is my office. This is the reason we have this garage set up and built the way it is. I run a Camus CX21, 21.8 is how long it is, and it fits in here perfect. And it's just amazing to have it set up right here close to my tackle wall. I can easily take things in and out of the boat, stay organized, have it hung up. It's very important to stay organized when tournament fishing, so you don't end up with a trash can for a rod compartment or a tackle compartment. But it's a big blessing being able to keep it in here, air conditioned. And one really cool thing about having the rods on the wall over there is I can easily take out rods and put them right back up where they go and just keep them organized. Take spares to tournaments in case I break any. Stay organized, super efficient. And then y'all know it rains. If you're a tournament fisherman, it almost always rains during your tournament. And when you bring the boat home, it's very important to dry it out. And so one thing we did, we put a fan up, and this fan is super cool. A subscriber named Tom Henson built it for me. It's an old 75 horsepower Merc, and it's got 3 speeds. It hangs right there above my boat, and I dry this sucker out after a long day in the rain or just any moisture that gets on it. Keeps it nice and dry, prevents things from rusting or getting corroded or anything like that. So that is nice to have. Shout out Tom, thank you. But we just got back from Kentucky Lake. Haven't had a chance to hang up the hardware or anything like that yet, but just a blessing winning my first pro event in Major League Fishing in this Tackle Warehouse Invitational. And we are not stopping. We're home for a couple days and we're leaving tomorrow. We got to head up to Chickamauga to fish another event. So that is how busy it can be during fishing season. And directly after Chickamauga, there's 1 day in between heading down to Eufaula, Alabama. So bam, bam, bam. We'll see if we can keep this wind train rolling. But with that, we're out of time. You guys got to get out of here. Thanks for checking out my bass cave.